Today I'm gonna show you how to build a Lego minifigure habitat. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here we can see the latest minifigure habitat that I built for the Scarecrow minifigure from the Lego Movie 2. But today we are gonna move to the latest series of minifigure, the CMF Series 24. Here you can see 8 out of the 12 of the series. Actually the 3 best ones are almost impossible to get. I went in many different stores. They can only be found online for 3 or 4 times the original price. So I'm not sure if I will complete the series. But today we're gonna start to build one habitat for this series. And the first one that I pick is gonna be the Rococo Aristocrat. That is very similar to the Queen from the 2016 series 15, I think, for which I already built a minifigure on parade not long ago on the channel, and you can check it out. So today we're gonna build an habitat for this one, and let me know out of these other 7 which one you would like to see next. Now let's move this out of the way, and we are gonna build an habitat for this one. So here let's bring in our 8x8 base. So the idea here is to build a sort of a theater opera kind of thing. So the color scheme is gonna be dark 10 for the floor, and then here I'm gonna go up a little bit with a regular 10. So here I'm gonna start to build a little bit the base of this, and I'm gonna add this on a slight angle because I'm gonna top this with some wedge plates. So this is the support that I have there. I can regulate this a little bit. I add some ingots to give a little bit of extra details, and now we are gonna need to fill up all this flooring in 10. Let's add a few bricks, a few tiles. And then I think from here, we can start to get a little bit up at the back with the back walls. So here we have the wall on the side. I use quite a lot of this masonry brick, mix it up a little bit with some extra details at the top that you will see in a moment. Now these are all in sections, so it's easier for me to show you in the video, but potentially you can switch these off so that if you put some tile to connect this section together, then all the walls are gonna be way more solid. But for the purpose of the video, I think this is the best compromise so that I can build it up quickly and show you the final result. Same thing over on this side. I use a big panel to save a little bit on bricks. And then here we are going to do something a little bit different. Now, the center over there is where we're gonna add this minifigure, the Rococo Aristocrat, and we need to add a little bit of extra details. So over here on the side, I wanna add one of those sort of balconies that you can see in theaters. So here with nougat and a little bit of golden detail. These are a couple of jumpers. I'm gonna connect over here. You can see I have a black brick there to show a sort of opening. Then I wanted to create some sort of red curtains, some red drapes. They are gonna just be sitting there. Here I connected a 1x1 stud with a ring, and then on the other way around a 1x1 round brick. And then with this particular modified brick, I'm gonna hold it into position, and I'm gonna do this on both sides. Now that this is a little bit more solid, we can top everything to make it even more solid. Now a little bit of extra details over here to close the top of this balcony with some slopes. I think this is a good addition, a good detail. But now still the scene is pretty empty. So of course one thing that I had to add is some bigger curtains, some bigger drapes for the main stage. So here I decided to use slopes, curved one. Potentially you can also use wedge plates and stack them in some way. I didn't find a way to use the ring over here because I didn't have enough red brackets. Probably with some 1x1 red brackets I would be able to achieve the same effect with the ring over here in the middle, but I think this works pretty well. And now you can see already with this pop of color of red, the scene looks already much better. Now another thing I decided to add is some lights on the top. So to these modified plates, I'm gonna add some lights that we can angle in different positions to give a little bit of light on the stage. I think this is also a good addition. And then one little slight detail here at the front. Here I don't know if this is gonna be some lights or some microphone or anyway, the kind of thing that you can find on the stage. Now, the scene is almost completed, but I think we can add a little sitting area over here. So I use these two modified plates with a rounded tile over here. I don't want to use this as the inside part, but actually this is going to be the back of the seat, because actually this is what we're going to see from the main point of view. I have two of those, put them together like this with a tile, and they're going to connect on the jumper, so I can regulate a little bit, put at the angle that I want in this and this direction. So you can already see that the scene is looking quite interesting. I didn't add any minifigure because I didn't want to block the view. It would be much bigger. Maybe if you put a minifigure just with the torso at the head, without the legs, then the height would be just nice to not block the view of the Rococo aristocrat. But now, before we complete the scene, we have the last part of the minifigure missing, which is this little very cute dog that we need to add to the scene. I thought about putting him over here watching the show from the front seat. I thought about putting on the stage, but then it didn't really make much sense to me. Actually, I don't really know why the dog goes with this minifigure. Maybe somebody in the comments can explain me why the Rococo aristocrat have this dog. I thought about putting here in the corner, but again, it doesn't make much sense. But then I realized that I have a very sort of micro scale balcony that doesn't really fit the scale of the scene. That maybe can be the balcony for the dog. So I think I can go and slide these in carefully without popping the curtains off. And I think these work very well. So we have this theater, this opera, with the Rococo aristocrat singing in the center. And over here, a special viewing balcony for her dog. Now, just for sake of comparison, we can bring in the latest habitat, that was the scarecrow. Put them together. Actually, I cannot connect them here because I had to use some bricks because I ran out of the 1x1 tent, but you get an idea. Then once I get the next brick order, I can swap out some bricks and plates at the back there. Please remember to let me know which minifigure you would like to see from the CMF Series 24. And if you like minifigure habitat, one that for sure I recommend you to watch on my channel is the Van Gogh habitat. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please consider to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Ciao, ciao.